get up in the morning, I get dressed and hit the streets. This is New York. There are all sorts of ways to make money. Legally. Canning keeps a roof over my head. This is 5 cents, this is 5 cents, and that's what we're trying to change now. On the bottle bill, some states is 10 cents. It doubles everything. Usually every day I have like maybe about 4 to 5 of these hanging on this cart, one place or another. And people say, oh, wow, look at you. You're loaded today. It's every day. My name is Chicago Crosby, and I'm a canner. I've been doing this since 2012. I was a compliance coordinator. In the fashion industry, wholesale apparel, my mother got sick. I had to choose between taking care of my mother and then my career. I ultimately chose my mom. Bank accounts got frozen because she was ill. My life changed, and I had to think of another way to survive. Rather than jumping off of a building or ending up in the East River, I decided that I've got a daughter. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to even think that way. Let me find some other way to live. I suppose it saved me. I've seen people doing this, and it just seemed like the best option. A little embarrassing at first, but morning. But everyone knows me now.
10 states, including New York, currently have bottle bills, which require refundable 5-cent deposits on various cans and bottles. They are meant as a financial incentive to encourage recycling, as cities with bottle bills recycle about 36% more of their bottles and cans than those without.
Each are worth 5 cents, everything. This is 5 cents, this is 5 cents, and this is 5 cents. And even the small water bottles are 5 cents. And that's what we're trying to change now, or extend on the bottle bill, is to get that change. Some states is 10 cents.
Federal legislation that would increase the refundable deposit to 10 cents nationwide is expected to be introduced in early 2020. But bottle bills have faced opposition in the past from the beverage industry over cost concerns.
I love Brooklyn. I'm comfortable in this neighborhood. I don't feel anything bad could happen to me when I'm walking down the street because I know so many people. And that's only from doing this. Canning is done by people from like maybe 4 years old, as I've seen them, on up to 85, 90 years old. I see kids out on the street doing this.
So we are at Sure We Can. When people say, oh, it's a redemption center, I always said, no, it's much more. It's just a community of people who usually felt excluded in many ways and having a very hard time, not access to jobs, not access to housing, many, many other exclusions. They find here a place where they belong.
I get up in the morning, I get dressed and hit the streets. Lots of college kids in this building, so they do a lot of drinking. I can't resist open gates. It makes me want to go inside and take a look. Excuse me.
So how much do you think you make a year doing this?
8,000, 9,000, maybe 10. Well, that keeps a roof over my head, you know, and food in my stomach. I also tutor anywhere from 3 years old to college level. This is New York. There are all sorts of ways to make money legally. You know what? He's got this block covered, so what we're going to do is we're going to bypass him, okay? It's getting a little more friendlier, so we exchange information. I would not go in an area where they've just left. Amigo! Hey!
Sweetie, how are you today?
Good, good. How are you? Good, good. I just can't believe that no one's been down the street yet. It's so much. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Come. If I had a choice between the life I had before and this one, I would have to choose this one over the self-contained life I had before. Not as much substance as the life that I'm leading now have. So I don't think I would trade that. Morning. It's over like 40-something people that hold these for me. I've been getting them from them for like years now. Thank you, my dear. Okay? Okay, so good seeing you.
Some cans and bottles, such as milk products, wine, and liquors, are not accepted at redemption centers. So in January 2019, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo proposed expanding the criteria. But there has been city opposition based on concerns that it would raise New York City's recycling processors' rates and include less desirable containers.
Easiest part is going out there and getting all this stuff. The hard part about it is once you get to where you're going with it, all the separation and the sorting and putting it away. Final stretch.
So how much you just made?
$26.85. When the day is over and I'm feeling good, pockets full of money, I go home, I shower, I eat, and have my margarita. And I always drink it with a smile on my face because I know once I'm having that margarita, there's nothing else to be done for that day. Nothing is a certainty. I didn't do anything wrong, but my life changed to this. I'm doing something beneficial, on a global level if you really look at it. So, you needn't feel embarrassed or afraid for me.
I would say a bond between the inmate and the horse is one of the most important things that they learn. When they actually start to bond with that horse, they will become better trainers, they will become better people. I think that's good that they feel that much pride in their horses. It's good to have pride in something, especially in prison. They go right up behind his ears a little bit with that rope. Now, when that gets up there, he may jump. So, okay. Doing pretty good. My name's Hank Curry. I'm the head horse trainer here at the Northern Nevada Correctional Center. I've been here 15 years now, and I'm in charge of about 20 to 25 inmates. We're taking a completely wild horse and trying to domesticate them, get them where they're a gentle, usable horse. The inmates put in applications to come to work out here. According to their behavior in prison, we review all of that and try to decide whether or not they could possibly become horse trainers. To start out with, we take a totally wild horse, and I have my guys actually put them in a round corral. We don't allow them to rope them or anything else. They have to actually make contact with their hands. Most of the inmates have maybe ridden a horse once or twice in their life. So it takes a lot of guts, and it takes a lot of determination.
This guy right here didn't want nothing to do with me, and now he's, my little buddy, and he follows me everywhere I go.
It's just a moment where you bond, and you become, like best friends. This guy only did it within the last few weeks. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm not doing time until I go back to camp, and that's when the clock starts for me as far as realizing where I'm at. When I'm out here, I'm free.
In the last few years, we've developed a lot of horses that have been used by the Fish and Game wardens, the Forestry Service, the Sheriff's Department actually has a mounted group, and those were horses trained by this program. I think that, this job is kind of inspirational. It's not like regular prison where everybody's running around being foul-mouthed, being a tough guy and everything else. It doesn't work out here. Horses don't care who you are or how big or how tough you are. They will equalize the playing field if you want to play tough. I see a great deal of change in all these guys. They seem to mature. They're functioning, they know how to work, they know how to hold a job. So often it's changed their lives.